It's Judy on the radio, building dreams and achieving more, telling it just like it is. Most of all, keeping it real. Are you ready for real talk? Changing lives and communities. Real talk. Saving all our families. Real talk. Bringing hope for you and me. Real talk. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Real Talk with Judy live radio show, the #1 talk show for empowering, inspiring, motivating, and helping women and people, leaders, to see that it is possible. And you know what I believe? You have to believe it before you see it, or you never will see it. And that's Real Talk. I want to thank you once again for joining me this beautiful Tuesday morning here in Tallahassee, December the 13th. Right here on Hallelujah 95.3 FM. So I'm so glad that you're on. You're joining me via radio. That's right, Hallelujah 95.3 FM. Thank you to all of those who say that you're listening all the time. You're always in your car, riding and driving and listening. I want to thank you so very much. Those of you who are on YouTube, thank you. And the Hallelujah app, and of course, right here on Facebook. I want to thank you all so very much. I'm glad that you have chosen to join me again today. Please do me a favor. Go ahead and call, text, tag, and invite others and share today's show with them. Invite them to come on to the show and listen to this. It's going to be great. I promise you. We're going to talk about an area in Tallahassee. And those of you who are not from Tallahassee, I'm sure some information is going to be shared that you can do it in your area as well. So go ahead and tag somebody, call them, email them, remind them that we are on the Real Talk with Judy live radio show right here on Hallelujah 95.3 FM and also the Hallelujah 95.3 app. So go ahead and get it. And y'all do that. Well, I give a shout out to my mama, Mother Dr. Irma Hunter Wesley. Hey, mama, y'all, and she's still my trusted advisor and mentor. And yes, she's still here alive. And we are thankful unto God for just keeping her alive and keeping her well. Hey, mama, and to my sisters who in Fort Lauderdale, tune in with her as well. That's Cindy. She's from Scotland. She's been here ever since we went down with my mom when she was sick, but she's better now. And my sister Tonya. And Carolyn and everybody who's listening, I want to thank y'all so very much for joining in. And to my wonderful husband, Superintendent Jerry Mandrell. He's a senior pastor of Life Changers Church of God in Christ. And y'all know he is the reason I get to do what I do. So I always thank him. And to my amazing production team, led by our marketing director, Priscilla John Louis. I want to thank her so very much, who helps me deliver an award-winning show to a great audience every Tuesday. And that award-winning audience will happen to be you, right? The greatest audience ever that keeps me coming back with enthusiasm and with thoughts of making you rise to the top better. So with your God-given gift. So again, thank you for tuning in. And to all of the business investing partners of the Real Talk with Judy live radio show, I want to thank you. The names are being scrolled to the bottom of the screen. And it's not too late for you to become a partner in the Real Talk with Judy. Listen, it's not too late either for you to go ahead and give your $50. It's not too late for you to give your $50. Hello, Cynthia. That's my sister from Scotland. And all of you are joining in. But it's not too late for you to give your $50 either. I'm asking at least 200 more people to plant a seed. There it is. It's a celebration. And it's just going to be a celebration. Real Talk with Judy live radio show, 7th year, $50 drive. I'm going to do that all the way to the end of the year. I'm going to get $50, and I can have at least 200 more people to give $50, and that'll take me up. We reached the first goal, and we would like to set the second goal. All right. So, and the mission of the Real Talk with Judy show is to empower, inspire, motivate, enlighten, and awaken, and help you, especially my sister girls, to see your possibility, your God-given vision, even clearer than you do right now, and also to help you rise to the top. That's what this is about, to help you rise to the top and cause you to go for it, to release your potential. And your potential is things that are within you that you have not released yet. So if it's already been done, that's not potential. Your potential are things that's on the inside of you, dreams and vision that you have yet to release. And the Real Talk with Judy show is here to help you see it before you see it and not be afraid to release it. All right, because you got to leave this earth empty. You cannot take it with you. All right. I have two amazing guests on here. Cindy, thank you. I have two amazing guests on here. They're from the Munroe Teen Center here in Tallahassee, Florida. And we're going to talk about it, y'all, because we got some great things coming next Saturday. And they got some things planned for 2023. And it's going to be popping over at the Munroe Teen Center. And it's going to all kick off next Saturday. I have with me Miss Connie Williams. Miss Connie Williams, who is the supervisor. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
She gonna crank up in a minute. She's trying to be a little shy because she's talking to over 27,000 people. So I'm not trying to make her nervous by saying that, Kate. But and then on the side of her, we have Kate Breeze, who is the assistant supervisor of the Munroe Teen Center. Ladies, I'm so glad to have y'all here.
We're excited to be here. We are very excited to be here with you today, Ms. Judy.
Yeah, I mean, and I just when you gave me that tour, okay, and we saw what the possibility and heard some of the dream and what's gonna happen at the Munroe Teen Center, I knew then that we had to get you on the radio so we could talk about it, and then we're gonna talk about Saturday. But before that, Connie, you were with us last Monday.
Yes.
You were with us last Monday
Yes.
at the all-white sister girl.
What a party.
What talk about that for a minute?
Party. Dr. Judy. At first I decided I wasn't gonna go, but Kate was like, hey, don't forget the party. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. Dr. Judy, that was a party. The food was delicious. The DJ was awesome. I knew everybody. It was a chance to connect once again, and I saw people like Dr. Nikki and the DJ and Miss Ashley, people that I've known and just have not had a chance to connect with. And when I saw them, they were like, "Yeah, shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on." So it gave me an opportunity to also network once again. So I decided before I left, and I did not want to leave. Trust me, I didn't want to leave. It was so great. What I decided was I have to make sure that all of my network know that they need to be at the next Sister Girls event, because your events ain't trash, girl. You did something with that party. That was a great party.
And Miss Connie, Miss Kate, I had one person who said we thought we were just gonna get hors d'oeuvres. I said no, man, that food. Look at here. Prime rib.
The pasta bar.
Listen here.
Oh wow. You couldn't have done anything better. You really couldn't have.
And that ham.
Ooh, yeah.
But that pasta, the people couldn't even get in. People was getting upset because the line was so long for the pasta. I don't know what they did with that pasta.
It had shrimp, and they didn't give them like 2 shrimp. They had several shrimp. I saw people beside me get some. I didn't get any. But
I'm sorry. Yeah, they had shrimp and chicken in the pasta.
Yeah.
Then they had shrimp and chicken and all of that for the salad. And one girl said, "I feel like I'm rich." I said, "You are. This is for everybody." That's what we have to understand with the Sister Girls Network. What it was about. It is about bringing all the different entities, like you just said. This kind of you saw people, and so now they get to connect back with Munroe.
Right.
They get to get, you already knew them, but it was so many women organizations there.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to get everybody to understand, that the Sister Girls Network is bringing all the women organizations together, women who are not part of any organization, but they want to come and they, in their mind, they want to dream. It's to help you. We had over 200 women there Monday.
Mm-hmm.
On my database, we have over 1,000 people, women who have participated in the Real Talk Sister Girls.
Wow.
Over 1,000 people. We have over 25, I think, women organization, women group who are part. So when people call for the Sister Girls Network, they're not calling for just Judy Mandrell. You're calling for all of those people to come.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
You're calling for all of those people. And what I've learned is I don't put the Sister Girl is going to be a part of this unless they want, like Palmer Monroe, we have agreed to partner with you all in 2023 because we want to see that area. We got to help. And so, but y'all get ready. Y'all mark your calendar. February the 13th, that's a Monday. That's my birthday. And I know Valentine's is the 14th, but on February the 13th, we're going to celebrate my birthday with the Sister Girls. Or someone told me Sunday, bring the men in too. Just do it citywide. Don't just do it for the Sister Girls. You touch everybody. So we're going to have to see what that's going to look like. We're going to have to see. The last time I had my birthday party, I had over 500 women in all black with pearls on.
Yes.
So they show up. They show up. So with that being said, y'all, those of you who attended, thank you. But we have sponsors who made this possible. There's no way I can have a free event without the help of the people in this city. Prime Meridian Bank. My husband was a big sponsor. Prime Meridian Bank. The city of Tallahassee. We had the Leon County government. Harold Lyons with Covenant Building Corporation. Attorney Mataki Akbar, Attorney Dana Brooks, Commissioner Christian Caban, Carolyn Waddell with Greatness Special Events, and more. Our First Lady, Virginia Dailey, Katrina Tuggerson with Capital City Chambers of Commerce, Yolanda Smith with Halo. I mean, all of these people chipped in and made this a free event at the University Center. And y'all know that ain't cheap.
That's awesome. I actually talked with Lorraine Osley. She and I sat down and we had a good conversation. When would I have ever done that? So it was really a great event. Judge
Baker was there. I mean, you got to understand. It wasn't just anybody. I mean, people was there. And what people did not know, we had 20 women from the homeless shelter.
Oh, wow.
And I did not want people to know that they were there. So we would put them on the front and we give them pity. Oh, so glad you're here. No, those ladies danced the night away.
And looked good. Looked so good.
Wasn't it? I mean, man, I just love it. And it's all to bring us together in the spirit of unity and oneness. So it was so many people there. So Miss Connie, let's get on to it. Miss Kate, let's get on to it. Tell us a little bit about you, Miss Connie.
My name is Connie Williams, and I have worked for the city of Tallahassee for about 18 years now. I began my journey with Parks and Recreation. I also worked within utilities and customer service, and I came back. And once I came back to Parks and Recreation, I started back at Janet McLean, and now I am the center supervisor over at Palmer Monroe, which is funny because I started at Palmer Monroe and now I'm back at Palmer Monroe. So it's like my life is almost taking a full circle.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So, and I started as an assistant like Kate, and now I've moved up and I am actually the center supervisor. So for me to have so many different visions and dreams and goals and things that I can see happening at Palmer Monroe, it's very easy because I was there then and now I'm here now. So the then and now make it, it makes it for me, it makes it almost like a point where I can see what we should be doing, how we should be doing, where we could take it to the next level. So things like that make it pretty fun for me as a supervisor, also at Monroe. And yeah, that's all about me.
Are you from Tallahassee?
No, I am not. I am actually a native of Bainbridge, Georgia. I still live in Bainbridge.
Oh, do you?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I drive over here every morning. So I gotta come through Gaston County. State troopers looking at me and stuff, but I get here.
Get you. Oh, so you're a native of Bainbridge, Georgia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Still live there, born and raised.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. From Bainbridge, graduated from high school there, graduated from Georgia Southern University, and I have a master's degree from Barry University. And
but you're a rattler.
When in Rome, you do as Romans do. So if the rattler music is playing, I'm cheering.
Oh, all right.
Now, if the dogs are playing, I'm with them, but I'm a dog at home.
You're a dog at home?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I know how to act amongst the company, so I can blend. I'm a chameleon.
You're a chameleon? But we're glad you're here because Palmer Monroe got to have that chameleon personality to work it. Now, I'm just so excited to hear some visions. And to all of those of you who are joining in by way of Facebook, thank you. Go ahead and share and get others on here. To those of you listening on the radio, go ahead and share and get others on here. Kate, tell us something about Miss Kate.
My name is Kate Reese. I'm the assistant supervisor over at Palmer Monroe. I've only been here since April, and I will rep the rattlers because I'm a true rattler.
You hear that? You got two rattlers in here.
I listen. I'm telling you, I love it. I support it.
All right.
So I have a bachelor's degree in physical education and a master's in sport management. And I'm just excited to be here and kind of work with Connie and get the center back to where it used to be for sure.
Okay. And we're so glad to have both. I'm so glad to have both of you. I've had opportunity to sit down a good little bit with Kate when she interviewed on the phone. You were taking care of an emergency. But we went around the center and saw all of the space. We saw the garden. So much potential in that place. They have a studio, correct? Mm-hmm. A music studio. Y'all, 2023. First, we're gonna start next Saturday. I mean, this Saturday. December 17th from 10 to 2.
Yes.
You do not want to miss it. I'm telling you. Flookahs Grill from Quincy. That man can cook. That man can cook. He has partnered with us and the Sister Girls partnership with Palmer Monroe. So we got the Sister Girls, Life Changers. That's their anniversary Saturday, and they're going to be out there in the community helping. We have the Sister Girls Network. We have Marvin Bubble with Kingsman, the Kingsman Club. We have DJ L-SMOOTH with VEZ Entertainment. Flookahs is going to be on the grill, y'all. And I'm telling you, he's doing hamburger, hot dog, baked bean, potato salad. Shabba. That sounds good right there, don't it? That sounds good. You're excited. And that man can cook. And so, but they have partnered with us. To make sure that we're able to do this for the families, because you all wanted to do something for your families. You all wanted to celebrate your families. So we got all of us tuning in to help you do that. Tell me what Saturday look like to you. Show me your vision. See it.
In my vision, Saturday is a showcase of Palmer Monroe. You're coming in and you're gonna see what we offer to the kids. We're gonna highlight the things that are very prominent in our center. And first of all, I got to say thank you to you and the Sister Girls Network for coming in and deciding to partner with us on this, because you're going to help us to look like we are the best community center in Tallahassee, maybe even in North Florida, period.
I like that, North Florida, period.
Period. Because y'all are coming in and helping us look good, and we appreciate you. But it's going to be a showcase of Palmer Monroe, and what we're going to do is we're going to have my arts and crafts director there, and she's going to help have a takeaway gift that everybody can make their own and take it away, so people can see how our kids are actually making things and taking them with them and learning how to make it an entrepreneurial process. Also, we're going to have someone from the studio, so it'll be open to tour, open to see, what we have available there. We'll actually have the person who runs our garden, and our garden is beautiful, Dr. Judy. The garden is so beautiful. We had a guy to come in and steal 5 heads of cabbage, and he stole collard greens and came back.
To get some more?
He came back a few days later to ask us, how do we keep our greens so pretty and green? He did not apologize. He came back to ask us, how do we keep our garden so
I'm going to be honest with you. When Kate was showing me your garden, I was wondering how y'all did that, because I went to the store, some of those vegetables was a little high. I was like, I'm gonna come over here one night. It wasn't nothing me though. It wasn't me.
Okay.
It wasn't me. I said, I'm gonna come over here one night and get me some of these. But why don't y'all fix it up?
That wasn't in our budget just yet. However, we never thought it would get to the point where people would actually take from the community center. And we do want to share with the community. And I expressed to the young man that stole the items that if ever he's hungry, come in and talk to me.
I love it.
You never know what I can do for you.
I love it.
Don't just take from the kids, especially because the kids were working hard to get those things prepared to sell at the Southside market.
Okay.
They were it was kind of like an entrepreneurial situation. So they were working hard to be prepared for that. And now, they're a little off because the yield isn't great because he took so much. But I did not chastise him, but I let him know that, the spirit of this facility is to help people.
Yes.
So if you ever need something, you let me know. And I was able to provide him with some dry canned goods. And we also had some meat because we have a cooking class. We have a great cooking class. So I had meat in the freezer from a cooking class, and I was able to provide him with a pack of meat, a large pack of meat, actually. So he left there. I'm sure he left, but he won't be hungry for a while when he left. Well, even though.
I also think it's a testament to the leadership we have at Monroe too, that, the young man who came in and did take things, Connie went back and had a whole bag of things for him to take with him, when he left that day. So I think,
Yeah, and I think that's good too, because you could have easily called the police.
Right. Yes.
And then we would have had another man arrested, but what I'm listening to you, what I'm seeing happen, you gave him a sense of hope too, or showing him that someone cared.
Right.
Care. We don't know the situation of a lot of people, and especially in this day and time we're living in. This is some hard time that we're living in, and everybody don't have. And perhaps he thought you wouldn't give it to him. And so that's one of the things we want to make known about Palmer Monroe too. You all look like you just mentioned a cooking class.
Yes.
I mean, you all have so much to offer.
Yes.
And so we want people to understand that here at Palmer Monroe, we're not just sitting here on the corner. It's to help the family. It's to help. You said entrepreneur skills. You got a master's in sports management. We can do a lot. A lot can happen out there.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot. I want to say hello to my sister, my son, my daughter. So glad to have y'all on here. Thank y'all so very much. But we can do so much. We can do so, and he's the major baseball lead here in the city. Morgan Smith. Y'all heard that name?
No, ma'am. I'm not a baseball fan.
You
I've heard of that name, yes.
Yeah, he is awesome. He does I think it's the city league. Am I right, Mo? I think it's the city league, but he has coached so many leagues, and I think he was over it. But we can have so much that happen. Y'all got a nice basketball court.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
And we're gonna make it happen. And so, and this is what these ladies are here to do, is to tell us. And we want y'all to get fired up and ready to go and be out there Saturday. Come out Saturday. The Tallahassee Fast Pitch Softball Association.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've heard of that.
Huh?
I've heard of that.
You heard of that? Yeah, that's who he is. And those girls be coming. They remember him. Hey, Mr. Mo, Coach Mo. You sitting down eating, Coach Mo. You know, there it is. But he's awesome, and I'm sure he can help with something. You know, his wife. They were the sponsor of Sister going to sponsor for the Sister Girls Network. He said he would love to get some of their young ladies involved.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that's why we're doing this, because we have everybody who listens to this show, and I believe in partnership.
Yes.
You know, you can't do it like the whole list that I just list. There he is. But the whole list that I just list for who helped the Sister Girls, the list that we have come, and you have so many vendors.
Yes, I'm excited about the vendors.
Woo!
And I have expressed to a number of people, like, even if your kid isn't with you, come out and take advantage of these vendors. Who knows? You may need health insurance. You may need to find out about your diabetic status with the nurses. TPD will be there. There'll be so many people there to talk to gain knowledge from, that there's no way that you can't leave there without something.
You got the children. I think the children's
children are covered.
You got everybody coming. Everybody.
Yes.
And guess what? You have so many people who have worked to get people there.
Yes.
You know, LaShawn and Catherine and just everybody. They have worked. Jenny Power.
Yes.
Jenny Power with Girls on the Run.
Yes.
The mayor's wife. And let me tell you something what I like about the mayor's wife. I mean, I want the whole world to know this. Our mayor's wife don't just wear the title mayor's wife.
That's awesome.
And I think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
She's in this community working on so many different aspects to make sure that the people in this city are served. And she volunteers. I think that is to be commendable.
Yes.
You know, so does our mayor. Our mayor does the same thing, but his wife Jenny, they're there. So many people in this community. And what the Sister Girls Network have done, we just want to bring people together. All these agencies. Y'all, there is over 400,000 people in Tallahassee. I forgot the poverty number, but now Monroe is also in the promise zone, right?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's in my opinion, and we talked about this last night. With the growth of Florida State, it's running a lot of the families out of the area. So it's taken away, but we're still doing very good. And in the fact that most of the kids that are coming there are kids who have cars, and they're choosing to get in their little car and drive to Palmer Monroe to play basketball or whatever. When I was a teen, I can admit that I would say, okay, I'm going to the teen center, but I had other places to go before I got to that teen center, as a teen. Mm-hmm. So it makes me feel good that they choose us. But if we could just get so many more to come around, we have bus systems that will bus them to Palmer Monroe from the schools. Yes, ma'am. They don't have to just figure out how they're going to get there. They could leave out Godby. There's a bus that comes directly to our center every afternoon. Not just Godby, but all the schools.
From all the schools?
Yes, ma'am.
And the city buses.
And the city buses are free.
Yeah, the teens can ride the city bus for free. They just get us Star Metro pass. Yeah. And they can ride it for free.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like, in that area, are there a lot of families still in that area of Palmer Monroe?
There are a lot of families, but there's not as many as there used to be. Okay. Like I said, I've been there, I've come full circle. So I was there initially. My first employment was around 2015. And so I know what the family dynamic looked like then versus what it looks like now. Okay. So now there's not as many families as there used to be. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So we need people to just bring teens. Teens, y'all get on the bus Saturday. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get in your cars, because it's gonna be there for you. Everything. Yes. And bring the parents. Check this out. One other thing that we're doing, we're giving away free gift cards to family. And when I tell you, so many people have given gift cards.
I mean, they are giving them. They are bringing them to the teen center. They're calling LaShawn. LaShawn's on vacation. My sister Kaylin. We're making this happen. Bring those gift cards to Palmer Monroe. It's 1900
Jackson Bluff Road.
1900 Jackson Bluff Road. We got canned goods. We want to help you have help to put the merry in your Christmas. Want to help, right?
Yes,
and then we want to provide things for you. Parents, come out. I mean, people are coming out. I don't have the full list before me, but we have over 20 vendors, 15 to 20 vendors.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming out Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
Music. We have grill food. It's gonna be. We have resources. We have activities. We're gonna show you, and then you come in, play games. They have. Tell me.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the arts and crafts set up. We'll have we have a few high school football coaches coming out to run a flag football game, or a couple, depending on how many individuals we have that are gonna play, which will be really cool.
Wow.
I think we're also gonna do some relay races and things like that to kind of get the kids out and active. I think it'll be a great experience.
It's gonna be great. I am so excited. Now, how important? When I grew up, we went to the YMCA. But also, we had a lot of activities on our street. We don't have that like we have it now. But when I grew up, that was many years ago. I'm 63, so that was a long time ago. But we played in the street, basketball. So we broke people's windows because we were playing softball in the windows, going to people's houses, right? Hopscotch and jumping jack, Jack Stone. Y'all know Jack Stone?
I do.
Okay, you know,
I do not. No.
I know you're looking at me like, what's a jack? What's a jack? That's when you had those little iron,
like little
stars.
Yeah.
And then you have to pick them up without touching the other. I got to find some Jack Stone and bring it to you.
I need to play.
Yeah, we got to bring
I got it.
I'll
get it together.
Yeah. What about tetherball?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
I was the queen of tetherball.
Oh, was you?
School, yes.
What?
I will take on any.
I know she is. I mean, look what she majored in.
But you see her on that ping pong table.
Oh, you good with ping pong?
I just don't play with ping pong.
Y'all got a pool table?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't know if you can be my husband in pool.
Oh, bring it on.
Okay, we're gonna. All right, the challenge is on. We got the pool table. Got ping pong. Yes, I got a text. Yes, they will have a spades game. They will have a who can play chess. Can y'all play chess? All right, y'all did marbles?
Well, I'm not at the center, but I did.
You know marbles.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we taking them back to the old school. Yeah, but I can just imagine how important is it to have these teen centers in our community? What are your thoughts?
In my opinion, I feel like the teen centers are very important. And I feel like they're underutilized because we don't have enough parents encouraging their kids to come out to the teen centers. Because, like I said in my earlier statement, my job is not just to be there for playtime. My job is to be there as a mentor, as a support system. We try to model ourselves in helping people all the time. We will provide clothes if you need clothes. We provide food if you need food. If there's a situation where you're having an issue and I need to call somebody to make sure that you have a connection to make your life better, that's what I'm there for. And we provide like we have after school snacks, we have tutoring, so the educational component is there. We are there to try to enrich your life, not just sitting outside talking to your friend, y'all talking about the same thing together, don't know how to make it happen. You come talk to us and we're gonna put that seed in you and encourage you to grow. So we're gonna make something happen, whether you think you know it or not, it's happening if you're coming to our center, because that's what we're about. We're about the nourishment, the nurturing of those kids. So the community centers as a whole are a place where all kids should be. They should not be at home playing on the corner. They should be with us.
That's all. You convinced me. I'm coming. Come on. So is it just for the teenagers, or do you offer for parents, or what? exactly what is the makeup of the teen center?
The teen center is strictly for teens. The teen center is supposed to be like a safe haven, a place where they don't have to feel restricted, they don't have to feel shy, or maybe I shouldn't say this because mama's next door. You know, that's their place, their safe place at the teen center. But there are places that reach to the parents, and there are other community centers that talk to, you know, the smaller kids, but we focus strictly on teens. That's our goal.
Okay. Like you about to say something?
No, I think Connie's nailed it when it comes to answering these. So, I mean, growth needs to be at the forefront of everything with these kids. And so I think that we're providing opportunities, and I'm excited to partner with you guys and the Sister Girl Network and all of that, just to add opportunities for them. You know, just since we've started this connection, we've decided to restart the teen program, the teen council. So that's going to be awesome. Hopefully we'll, you know, provide them with some life skills, maybe do some college tours, go up to Atlanta and do all of those. I think it's just a great experience, but as long as we keep that growth and provide a place, a safe place where the kids can kind of create what that growth looks like for themselves. I think we're doing the right thing. We're going in the right direction.
So.
Yeah, I believe so too, because once these children know that you have people who invest in them,
yes,
and invest in their dreams, and I love it, because what I see, even with you all talking, is that you start the teen council back. So you're going to teach them now how to come to the table and make things happen themselves. Am I understanding that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and make things happen. Set up you're the president, you're the vice president. I can see this happening.
Yes,
I can see it, and per adventure, and teaching anger management. I think that is missing with our teenagers. And I like to work. Our family affairs work a lot. We do the younger children, from 6 weeks to 13. Because I believe too, the earliest we can get into their head, and we work with the parents as well, because we want them to understand you're gonna get mad. That's life. You're gonna get angry. You will. That's why people shoot each other, because you get that angry. You feel like, I just want to shoot you. So they do, and they seeing things happen. But if we could get in the home and let's teach another option to just fighting. Let's even with the parent. I am a believer that children repeat what they see often. I'm just a believer of that, and I am also a believer that we all have to do our part. I think law enforcement have their part. I think government have their part, but I think that foundation comes from the home.
Yeah.
And if they're not taught how to handle anger management before they're 16, that's kind of late.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe we get in early. We get in with these teams, keep this going. How do I handle conflict resolution? And I'm gonna tell you what else I don't like. I mean, this is just me. I don't think it's fair. I don't think everybody who played on a team should get a trophy.
I don't either. I do not either.
That is a discussion in my household more than I would like to admit. Just having that of, do you think everyone should get a participation trophy, or should there be a first, second, third?
No.
And
So message.
so come on, because children are not learning to lose.
Right.
I mean, you're not going to come in first place all the time. When we was growing up, but my dad and my mom told us, but bring the trophy home in your heart.
Right.
You know, but everybody and so that's why they get angry, because then they go somewhere and they didn't give me a trophy. You didn't win. Well, I got a trophy. No, you didn't win.
Exactly.
No, it's a principle in that. Y'all don't have to agree with me. It's okay.
I agree with you 100%. But at our center,
No, I do.
she's a
coach
coach at heart. She's a coach at heart.
I am a coach at heart.
Yeah, so she has to have a different opinion than most of us probably.
And here Mo said exactly, you have to learn to lose.
Yes. We're having a conflict resolution class along with TPD on December 19th at 4:30 p.m. So if you know people or know kids that you think might need to be a part of that, definitely send them out.
I think
It's
every
open.
child should be.
Yes.
And I think we should have them for the parents.
Yes.
Because that's the problem. Even in the home, they don't know how to, they don't know no.
Right.
It's not going to be a yes all the time in life, but we have to teach these children while they're young. I had something going on when I was at Governor Charter, and I had 3 trophies. And they were like, well, what about the other kids? It's only 3.
Right.
It's only 3. The other one's not getting one. They're not. I don't think that's fair. And it's okay. Because you have to learn that. You know, we're not training correctly. You have to learn. Apostle, hello. Apostle Claire said, Chief, yeah, we got to learn to lose. Do we?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, we do. We have to learn to lose. What's going to happen when I come in last place? The point is you came in.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to practice to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And that relates to all aspects of life too. That's not just that race. That's not that football game or that soccer game. That you can use that for all aspects of life too. So I think it's beneficial to use sports because that's what kids can relate to. But it actually is an outlet or some other way to look at it for other things in life.
Yeah, that's what I look at. I teach that. I believe that. And teach these children while they're young. You know, you got a spelling bee. You don't get a ribbon because you got 2 right out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't get a ribbon.
Right.
You do not get a ribbon. You got 2 out of 10. That's flunking.
I think you should go to the school board and make sure you express all of that. All that. Because see, in my generation, which probably not more, I'm closer to you probably than Kate, I learned that the same way. I learned it the same way, but I don't know what the parents are teaching that everybody's afraid to tell a child no. Not just not doing it, they're afraid to do it. There's a lot of parents out there who refuse to not give their kid something because he's gonna act out. So
And that's because they
that's that
need
mental health
parenting
aspect.
training.
Yes.
Our parents need some parenting training.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cute to let these little 2-year-olds slap you. Because when they turn 10, they're going to slap you again.
No, man.
And when they turn 16, they're going to curse you out. It's out of control. And so I'm appreciating what I'm hearing from you all because we have to teach the teen there's a better way than shooting your friend, than fighting, than stabbing. Come on. Learn to read. And if we don't teach them at a young age, by the time they get 16, they're not going to want to read.
Yeah.
Y'all tell me because
No, I agree with that.
okay, y'all.
Dr. Judy, I got so many things that I could say. Oh my gosh.
And I have the interesting aspect of like coming from an education background too. So I was in schools, you know, for a little bit teaching and things like that. And so yes, that's exactly what they need. And even though I was doing things like physical education, we brought reading and writing into physical education.
Yeah.
And I think it's imperative. You can always find a way to combine that aspect with a sport or that aspect with what we have. So on arts and crafts or being in the studio or cooking, like you can do all of those things through these different outlets. And that's what we're trying to provide at the center.
Yeah, like and everybody said, well, what we're going to do? Then they blame the police, they blame our sheriff, they blame the school system, they blame the city commission, the county commission, they blame Bush. I mean, not Bush. What's y'all's governor name? DeSantis. They blaming everybody except the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody except the parents.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can get them at an early age, as Dr. Claire is saying, then we can get to these parents and help the parents to see you are your child's first role model.
Mm-hmm.
Your first role. And what they see in the home, that's what's going to happen. That's what they cursing at age 3, where they get it from?
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it from me. And then they hear you, sit your little, you know. And we got to provide our parents with some help.
Right.
That's what family affairs is about. We got to provide them with help. You know, but it starts at the house. Right? We got to teach them. You got to get help.
And Dr. Judy, you would be so surprised at the amount of kids who their parents will come to us and say, oh, he's so disrespectful, he's so bad. But when he's here, he does everything you ask him to do. I don't understand that. And it is because you don't demand respect. You never told him no. And now that he's 16, you want him to listen to you, but he can't. He can't now because you've been his friend for too long instead of his mama. But we're here. We're here to provide that step in between to try to encourage and try to redirect the behavior so that maybe they'll be better.
And I believe if they get in an environment like you're providing at Palmer Monroe and get around and they get to express their frustration and you're able to channel it in a different direction, I believe we can help. I saw LaShawn on there, and she said charity begins at home, and charity starts at home, you know, and we got to provide parents with help. That we got a lot of we have a lot of teen parents. We have a lot of parents who was not shown good role models when they were growing up.
Exactly.
You know, and so it takes everybody doing their part. It takes everybody doing their part. And I believe that what you all are talking about, I believe we're going to see Palmer Monroe come back alive. Now, let me ask you something. Do they advertise or let it be known that they can come to the teen center in the schools?
We do. We have, of course, we have our own social media sites on Twitter. Not Twitter. We're not on Twitter. We're on Instagram and Facebook. The Palmer Munroe Teen Center on both. Also, when we do our flyers, we send them out to the Peach Jar. I don't know if you're familiar with the Peach Jar, but it's kind of like a listserv that goes out to Leon County schools. So we submit all of our flyers there. We've also been going out doing open houses, and Kate has established a wonderful relationship with so many of the principals. Exactly. And being that we do that, we get to meet a lot of parents face to face, a lot of kids face to face, people who say, oh, well, I thought y'all were closed. Like, oh, come on. So we do a lot of outreach to try to bring people in. Okay, so there was a point that they thought the center was closed. So is this like a reopening? That was because of COVID, you know. Okay. But when school started this year, we had to, you know, go out again and say, hey, we're not worried about COVID anymore. Well, we are, because we still clean. That was the wrong thing to say, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry. I take it. But we're open. We still sanitize. We still follow, you know, guidelines and protocol as far as sanitation goes. But we're not restricted in any way as far as opening the doors or allowing people to come in. Okay. Yes. So Palmer Monroe Teen Center is open. It is open. And you all, what time do y'all open? We open at 2:00. And anytime the kids are not in school, we open at noon. Oh, okay. And that's going to be, we open Monday through Saturday. Saturdays, once again, like I said, if they're not in school, we open at noon. Okay. So we're there from noon until 8. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we really want you all to let's get some teens out to Palmer Monroe. Yes. So and let's start Saturday. Let's start Saturday. Yes. Let's fill that place with teenagers. Yes, it's gonna be great. Let's find the teenagers. I don't know. You can call the school, get them or something. Let them know. Saturday we're having family fun day. Palmer Monroe Teen Center Fun Day. Yes. Palmer Monroe Teen Center Fun Day. That's what we're having. We're giving away gift cards. LaShawn has worked hard with the gift cards, and we got vendors. I forgot how many that Catherine and that team is they're working hard for these vendors. They have worked hard. I mean, there's a lot of hard work been in here because, as I stated, the Sister Girls Network has agreed to partner with you all in 2023. And Saturday, we got a lot of partners participating, a lot of vendors. I'm excited. They got a lot of activities and stuff going on. We want to make it grand. And so in 2023, there's going to be a ping pong challenge. There's going to be a pool table challenge, right? Oh, yeah. Spades game. But y'all can't get mad now because we're going to teach you how to lose.
You can't get mad either when you get beat.
That's very hard for me, but
She can't play spades though, so she learns how to lose when she does that.
Okay, because we can't have no fight now when you lose, because somebody gonna lose. Somebody gonna lose. And I really believe that's what's missing. We have to teach people how to handle conflict.
Yes.
And because I disagree with you, it don't make you wrong or me right. We just got differences of opinion.
Exactly.
And we have to learn how to respect each other. I've seen people stop being friends and stop talking because you disagree. You're gonna disagree. I got 5 sisters and a brother. We don't agree on everything. And we really go at it sometimes. We go at it. But we still sisters and brothers. That's the way you do it. But we've been taught how to do that. And so we have to teach people. We have to teach people how to do that. Right? So I'm excited about Palmer Monroe. Anything else y'all want to say? What else? And that's Saturday. That's Saturday, December 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please don't come at 2 p.m. because we're going to be wrapping up. We're going to be wrapping up, but it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We got free food. Just
free entertainment,
free food, free activity, free vendors, resources, gift cards. Come on, you get free gift cards. I don't know how many LaShawn trying to get the family to get, but we're working hard because we want your families to come. That's 1900 Jackson Bluff Road.
Yes.
Jackson Bluff Road.
Yes.
Miss Connie, what do you want to say? Miss Kate, what y'all want to say? See, this time is up.
Awesome.
Y'all did a good job.
All I would like to say is I would love to see this place so full of people that we are almost shoulder to shoulder. Wow. I want to see so many people. You use the word grand. My grandma used to say that all the time. So, that touched my heart right there. So it would be so grand to see that many people in the facility at one time to prove to people that, hey, we care. We're here for you. All of this is just for you. All you got to do is come. We're going to give it to you.
We got to give it.
We're not charging you for it. Everything that we have, we are giving it to you. So just be with us. Come hang out with us. Come see us. Come enjoy us. Let us enjoy you.
Yeah.
I want to have every teenager in Tallahassee at Palmer Monroe on Saturday, and I will be so overjoyed.
Wow. So y'all get the word out. Get the word out. Let's make Miss Connie overjoyed. And let's see what we're going to make Miss Kate. Miss Kate, what are we going to make you? We're going to make Miss Connie overjoyed. Miss Kate, what are we making you?
I just want to see people in the center. I want to be able to bless the community and the teens that are there. I want parents to come and see the center, let them know that their kids are in a safe, productive environment while they're there. And maybe even have some younger kids come in and so they can see it and know, like, hey, when I'm older, this is where I want to go. I want them to be a part of this community and a part of this group and work with these staff members and things like that. So,
man, I know y'all feel the love. I know y'all feel the love. Kate ready to bless. We're ready to give. So y'all, Miss Connie and Miss Kate of Palmer Munroe Teen Center is ready for you. They are ready for you. They have gotten partners to come in and to bless you Saturday. They just want you to come. Tell you what, just bring the family. Little children, big children, old children, mamas, daddies, grandmama, everybody come out and see what Palmer Monroe Teen Center has to offer. And they're kicking it off Saturday by just saying, hey, this is for you. This is for you. Everything that they're doing is for you. And they have gotten some good partners to come in to make sure they provide you with something real good Saturday. So it's Saturday, December 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Put them on the van, tell them to catch the bus, but get in there. Miss Connie, Miss Kate, it has been a privilege and an honor to have y'all on the show today. I want to thank you all so very much. I want to thank you for what you do. I want to thank you for providing and giving of yourself day in and day. I know you work for the city, but you can feel it in your heart. And you can feel that your heart is there. And so people, when you have people like Miss Kate, Miss Connie, who want to serve you, come on out. There's no strings attached. I want to thank you all for what you do. I really do. Thank you all. And the Sister Girls Network is going to be 100% with you. So thank y'all. Listen, I want y'all to join the Bible study tonight. Our marketing director is the speaker tonight. There she is. She's doing Bible study tonight. And she's a good teacher. So join us if you would. There's the information. It'll be back on Facebook. Also, this week is Pastors and Church Anniversary. Y'all, we're celebrating 28 years. 28 years. And thank you, Apostle Clary. I know that y'all have. She said, thanks so much for being informative. Thank y'all for giving good information. Y'all, we will be here this week. Tomorrow night at 7:30. I think there's honoring me, celebrating me. Yep, that's me. Then Thursday, my husband. Friday is honoring Kingdom Konnection in the community. Saturday, we're going to be at community Munroe Teen Center. We're going to be there Saturday. And then Sunday, we have Pastor Linares McFadden, who from Shady Grove, who will be speaking Sunday. Overseer Greg James is speaking Thursday night. So we are excited. And then tonight in Bible study, it will be one and only missionary Priscilla John Lewis. Well, thank you all so very much for joining us. And as always, I see you in the future. And guess what I see? Munroe Teen Center is full serving team.
Yeah.
To all of those who join me, thank you so very much. See you next Tuesday, the Lord will. And until then, be blessed. And you
Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with